My 600-Pound Life, Season 13, Episode 4, Gary's Story. We start off here with Gary. He is 32, and he is currently unable to get out of his bed and has not been able to for the last 9 months. His weight at the beginning of the show is unknown because he's not been able to get out and weigh himself, but he says that last time he weighed himself, he was 745 pounds. Weight has been a problem his entire life, and he says that when he was around 10, he thinks he was 200 pounds. But in his 20s, he found his passion for music, and he actually started writing music and singing it, and he was featured in a music video. It's on YouTube. It's called The Deep. You could just look up Gary Hawkins and you'll find it. So he calls up Dr. Now and he's like, hey, I'd like to get on your program. And Dr. Now is like, sure, but we got to get you out of bed first because I need to see you down in Houston. Can't get you to Houston if you can't walk. And so Dr. Now gets him a physical therapist who is helping him to basically sit up, stand, and hopefully walk. After 2 months, he's still unable to actually walk other than like shuffling his feet a tiny bit. So he does not make it to Houston. He says, okay, I'll give you another month, but you got to get walking. We got to get your weight. And he's like, no problem. It's now month 5 and he still isn't in Houston. He still isn't walking. And so they hire this transport company who has to take him to a local clinic so they can get a weight on him. And the weight comes back at 764 pounds. Dr. Now says that he should be able to lose at least 70 pounds per month if he is eating his diet plan, but he is not. Instead of eating the 1,200 calories, he's eating closer to 5,000 to 6,000 calories per day. At one point, he's like, yeah, I messed up a little bit. I ordered some cakes and had them DoorDash to me. But I'm like, you're bedbound. Gary, who's bringing you the cakes, Gary? How do the cakes get from the door to you is what I want to know. And in the words of Dr. Now, you didn't just cheat a little bit. You cheat a lot bit. So he gets back to the clinic. He's now 759. He was 764, so he lost 5 pounds in the last 2 months, which is not the 70 that he should be losing per month. There's one point that he's FaceTiming with Dr. Now, and I happen to notice because he says he's doing everything right. He's not getting fast food. He's not getting deliveries. However, what's that, Gary? What is this drink? Is that Chick-fil-A? What is this? Not going over 1,200 calories, are you? Gary, don't lie to us. At the end of the year, he does talk with Dr. Now, and he says that, unfortunately, I've given you all the tools. I will continue to work with you, but there's nearly nothing more I can offer you. He is able to stand and walk just a few steps. I think he walks like 5 or 6 or so steps, and then they get him on here, and then they take him back to the clinic, and they find out that he, in total, over the year, has only lost 9 pounds. That's where the series left him. There hasn't been anything on social media that he's posted, any pictures or any updates. Earlier this month, he did say that he was excited for the episode, but he hasn't said what's going on since then. But I truly wish him all the best, and I hope that he continues with physical therapy. I hope that he continues with like mental therapy and works through all of this stuff, and that he is able to get up and walk around, lose the weight, and get back to the thing he loves, which is his music career.